Hey guys, it's FIFA Sensation Gaming and welcome back to my 21st episode of Season 2 with Southampton. It's actually a 2 game episode. We're into March obviously, and we've got two domestic cup games here. We've got the first one against in the FA Cup away against Chelsea. We're playing a second team for this game because 2 days later we have the return leg of Benfica. Obviously we're playing at home. The leg before we drew 1-1, but as you can see, what is it? Mata on the ball here, lovely skill, and scores to make it 1-0. And yeah, by the way, I just want to take a bit of time to say I'm really sorry I haven't been uploading recently. My last upload was, I think it was Thursday, which is last week, which is dreadful, but there is a reason for that. I've had a lot of exams this week. I had some last week as well, and they're not GCSEs. Don't get confused. They're not GCSEs. They're kind of exams to determine what GCSEs you do. So, say if you do well in the exam, you do the higher paper or you do the foundation paper. I don't really understand the details of it. Just do well, basically. That's the bottom line. But yeah, we're nearly at half time here. It's 1-0 to Chelsea, and I'm playing on Legendary, and in a couple of days it's going to be the return leg of Benfica. I cannot afford to play my full team without players getting injured and we just having a really tired squad, and the chances are we'll probably lose the Benfica game. But yeah, we're still losing 1-0 here. But Juan Mata on the ball, gives it to Bar. Bar has a shot that goes wide, and that is actually half time. 1-0 to Chelsea. I felt we could get back in this. We are playing on Legendary. If you don't know that already, we are playing on Legendary. But it will be tough to get back in this one because, often once teams go 1-0 up, big teams are playing at high levels. Once they go 1-0 up, there's two things that can happen. They can dominate, score a few more goals and win the game. Or they can not crumble, they can kind of go a bit dead and just allow me to get back into the game. But the Chelsea side, we saw in the first half, are playing well in the second half. And Oscar on the ball, he plays a ball to Bar, and Bar finishes that into the bottom corner. It really looked like Kraft was going to get there first, and I was really disappointed he didn't. But it was good resilience. Is it resilience? Yeah. Good determination by Bar there to get to the ball, and we were losing 2-0. Let's be honest, we weren't really going to come back now. But Schneiderlin, our ex-player, on the ball. Why did he even leave us? I can't even remember why he left. The transfer request. You know what he did? He said he felt homesick, because he's from France, right? He said he felt homesick. And he's like, surely, if you feel homesick, then you want to go back to your country. But no, he went to Chelsea in the same country. I don't understand this game. But yes, Saidi there gets a goal back, makes it 2-1. Lovely finish from Alberto Saidi. And yeah, it was 2-1. Can we do it? Can we score a goal in the last 9 or 10 minutes to make it 2-2? A ball's played out. Barbo, on the ball. Barbo with his 95 sprint speed and really good acceleration on the ball, gives it to Bradicevic. Bradicevic plays it to Saidi. Saidi plays it to Ramirez. Ramirez cuts inside. Oh, it was a shot, and it was a brilliant save by Petr Cech. And unfortunately, Bradicevic couldn't get to the rebound. If he would have, it would have meant a 2-2 draw and a replay. But yeah, we lose that game 2-1, and that means we're out of the FA Cup, and we can't lose this now. I don't want to go out of we're already out of the Capital One Cup. I don't want to go out of this. This is the last domestic competition we're left in. But come on, we're doing really well in the league. It kind of makes up for getting knocked out of the FA Cup and the Capital One Cup. But we start well there. Ramirez having a header over the bar. And Ramirez himself does a free kick. I was hoping I was going to score this, because Ramirez does have quite a good free kick. And obviously I'm completely terrible at free kicks. But I take this one, and it actually wasn't bad, It had the right height and the right power, but just not the right accuracy. If there's a little more to the right, that would have just dipped into the net and it would have been a lovely goal. But Rodrigo is played in here, and a lovely finish by Rodrigo. I think he's right-footed, but that was a brilliant finish on his left foot. And I love that kind of shooting style where you lace it. It's really, really nice. I wish there were, you know, is there a way of specific way of doing it, or you just shoot and it sometimes happens? But yeah, lovely finish from Rodrigo, and I might actually look at maybe buying him in the next couple of seasons, depending on see how strikers and financial situation. But Mayuka obviously is never going to give up. He is on the ball, and what does he do? Cuts back inside and has a shot on the edge of the area, and the Magician scores again. I don't even know what he's called anymore. The Beast, the Magician, whatever. He's a legend. He really is. 27 goals, all competitions. That is just legendary, considering we're not even, we're only just in March. I mean, come on. You can't say that isn't good. But Forrest is played in here. It's not very long later. Then he gives it to Lallana. Lallana cuts inside, gives it to Ramirez. Ramirez cuts inside, has a shot, and smashes it into the meat of the woods and rattles the crossbar. Lovely play there. And, Ramirez, not the best at finishing, but he's been good this season. You can't really criticise him. But, yeah, it was still 1-1, and we're technically drawing. There's no one going out or going through at the moment. We're drawing. But is that about to change? Mayuka cuts inside on his left foot. It is. I mean, look at that. I mean, look at the way he just got up to that ball. He just ran onto it with his 97 sprint speed, 98 acceleration. Oh, no, I think it's the other way around. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He is the fastest player in this team. Even though I said Warris was faster, he is technically the fastest player on my team, or even in this career mode, and the whole out of every team. I'm not sure, but yeah, we are winning 2-1 at halftime thanks to Mayuka. And even if they score here, that means they're technically winning. I mean, not technically. That means they are winning because of an away goal. So, we could be like in the 90th minute winning 2-1, playing sailing, and then they could score. But I did not want that to happen. I wanted to make it 3-1 because once it was 3-1, it would be really, really hard for them to get back into it. And it very nearly was. Kulka nearly made it 3-1 there. His heading's quite good. I'm quite disappointed with that though. He really should be scoring those. The quality of his headers I've seen, some of them this season have been great. But, that's not him. He should be scoring those. And it was still 2-1. But Lallana on the ball gives it to Mayuka. Mayuka still on the ball. Then he gets tackled. And then it's cleared, and I think it didn't. I thought it took a touch of Mayuka. It didn't. It went straight out. And Mayuka on the ball here, running into the box, cutting inside, then having a shot and scoring his hat trick. 29 goals for this season. Come on, come on. The Magician has done it again. He's just great every time. He's on the ball. You just feel he can score so easily. He just needs a couple of touches and a shot, and it's a goal. But we make 3 subs here, bringing on Van Dijk, Ward-Prowse, Ibarbo, bringing off Forrest. I think it was Cork or something. I don't know. And and Kuyate. But ball's whipped in here, and this is the 90th minute. We've won the game here. We're through, guys. Can we make it 4-1? Ibarbo, the keeper's come out. Remember, Ibarbo. I'm about to shoot at this point. I tried to dribble on for a bit longer, and then that is it. We don't have time to make it 4-1 because the final whistle goes. Mayuka scored 3 goals, made it 3-1 and 4-2 a wonderful, wonderful win. And this is the knockout stages at the moment. We could either be playing United, Valencia, Celtic, Bordeaux, Sporting, Hamburg, or Lazio. Those are the possibilities, and I fear it's going to be either United or like I fear it's going to be United or maybe Napoli. I know Napoli are out, aren't they? But maybe. Yeah, we could play any of those teams. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, rate, and yeah, peace.